Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Some of the details of Conor McGregor's new contract that Dana White's been speaking of may have been leaked by Tyron Woodley in a recent interview with MMA Junkie, and this is really interesting. According to Tyron Woodley, Conor McGregor does not want to share cards with other pay-per-view earning fighters when he returns to MMA. Dana White has said whenever he blasted Tony Ferguson and said Tony Ferguson has no right to tell Conor to defend or vacate, or he didn't say he has no right, but he said he needs to shut up pretty much. He said also we're trying to work on a deal with Conor right now. That's what's most important. So part of that deal, according to Tyron Woodley, he's saying that he heard, and this would make sense for Tyron Woodley because as a UFC champion, a lot of these UFC champions try to posture their fights, not all the time, but a lot of these guys would love to be on a Conor McGregor card, or girls. So you'll see, I don't know, maybe I don't want to say they'll sit out a little bit extra longer, but they'll do whatever they can to be on that Conor McGregor card. Everybody wants to be on a Conor McGregor card, especially pay-per-view earning champions, because Conor McGregor brings in the most pay-per-views clearly, so you get more millions, like UFC 205, Eddie Alvarez versus Conor McGregor. You had Joanna Jacek on the card, and you also had Tyron Woodley on the card, and I'm pretty sure they both earn pay-per-view points, so that's one of the biggest paydays of their career, just for the fact that Conor McGregor is on the card. And so he's saying Conor McGregor's tired of feeding these other champions, and Tyron Woodley saying he can respect that. Conor McGregor brought this sport to a place, and whenever I first heard this, I was like, what the fuck? This kind of seems like, you know, a dick move. But then I thought about it, because my thoughts were, so damn, you don't even want to build other champions up now? But and that kind of still is what it is, but you can still build other fighters. It's not about him not wanting to build other champions. It's about him not wanting to fucking share his massive pie from, you know, the star he's became with other people. It's essentially giving these guys or girls an extra $1 million or more just because he's on the card. And so, but the thing is, there's still going to be other people on Conor McGregor cards. That's why I'm fine with this, because you're still going to build stars now on a Conor McGregor card, instead of having like Tyron Woodley and Joanna, which usually puts us in a position where we've got one title fight at UFC 219, or we've got an interim title fight on top of the card. This actually will help that problem out, because now champions aren't going to be fucking dying to be on the Conor McGregor card, because they're not going to get a share of the pay-per-view if they're on it, or it's going to be a champion that doesn't get a share, so that means they'll probably want to fight right after Conor fights, to make, you know what I'm saying, or right before Conor fights. It'll spread out the championship fights. And one thing I was going to say is, even if those stars aren't on a Conor McGregor card, you might have like a Darren Till on the Conor McGregor card, or Kevin Lee, these people that are rising stars, but they don't get pay-per-view points. Well, now they can be on a Conor card because you don't have all these champions that want to be on there, so you're actually building more stars, and it's not all about the pay-per-view points. So I actually kind of like this move. I don't know where Conor McGregor's head is at. These are the only, Conor McGregor, there's been so many rumors going on with Conor McGregor. The Bellator incident, he hasn't received an official punishment. We don't know if he's going to, because of course he is the fucking champ, and he doesn't have rules like everybody else, I guess. So with that being said, I mean, Conor McGregor's the biggest star in the business. He's setting demands, and of course, if this is one of the demands, I don't see this being a problem for the UFC. This is a minor detail of the contract. I'm sure the splits and just getting Conor McGregor back is a fucking priority for the UFC. So this detail I'm fine with. I'm interested to see what you guys think about this. Tyron Woodley's coming out and saying Conor McGregor does not want any people that draw pay-per-view percentages on his cards from here on out. Hey, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tab at in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.